Okay, it's the first week in April, and remember, we're in the piedmont of northeast Georgia, so our perennial cycle for the Lenten Rose is going to be 2, maybe 3 weeks ahead of you all that live up in the north, where the Lenten Rose grows very well. So what we're going to look at this month are 2 things. The first is the progression of the flower through its life cycle. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the ground cover foliage that is really starting to show itself. So there's one thing about the flower. I get a lot of questions about the color of the flower. Here's something to remember. Before the flower is pollinated, when it's young, when it first starts to bloom, all the colors are very vibrant and youthful. Well, after the flower is pollinated, all of its energy goes into raising its young, raising the seed pods. And that's when the flower, the color of the flower, starts to become more pastel. So the whites are going to be green, and the pinks and purples are going to be greenish pink and purple. And that's just the nature of the flower cycle. Well, the second thing I want to show you in April is this. It's the ground cover foliage that's really starting to come on now. So the flowers are finishing up their job to produce the seeds, and they're going to be laying over as this new growth comes out, usually through the middle of these established plants. And right now it's young and light green and tender. And although the edges are serrated, they're not very prickly yet, but they will get prickly. So this is the foliage that will become this beautiful ground cover that lasts all through the summer and on into the fall. Well, that's about it for this month. Come back next month. We're going to continue to watch the flower bear its seed. And I'll show you a couple of little secrets that the retail nurseries don't want you to see. Next time you're at your local retail garden center, if they don't have Lenten roses, ask them to carry them. They should be in your garden center. But if you can't find them there, we're happy to sell them to you online. We ship every Monday, and moisten bare root, and we've got them all over the country. So until next month, enjoy your garden. The spring is here. It's time to get out and start weeding. And then we'll see you next month.